John saw it?
My name is Karin. Hello?
Hello. I'm sorry to bother you, ma'am. I'm with the bank of 000. Is this Mrs. Tachibana, Mr. Tachibana's wife?
Yes, it is.
Your husband is trying to withdraw 2 million yen from your account. He has all the documents including power of attorney. I'm just calling to confirm that you're aware of this.
What? 2 million yen? No, of course not. I saved up all that before we got married. I didn't give him permission to do this. Don't let him withdraw my money. Hey, you! What now? You're trying to dig into my savings? My family took out from my joint account. What did you buy this time?
Huh? Look, it's the new Gucci jacket. Oh, and I want to get some winter clothes. So can I borrow 2 million yen? Oh, and I also need to get some jewelry and boots too.
That's enough. What are you gonna do with all these designer clothes and bags? And what's wrong with you? Why are you trying to take money from my account too?
Huh? You should get some too. You have money saved up, don't you? You should get a designer bag or two for yourself. You're not a child anymore, you know?
How old are you? Stop wasting money like an idiot. Grow up.
Shut up! It's your fault! You don't understand! This is my hobby!
We lived under the same roof, but lived separately for some time now. He wouldn't agree to a divorce, but this was my chance. I got a doctor's note, grabbed my diary, and went to the police. I kept a record of my consultations with the police. I held on to the victim report. Next, I went to see a lawyer introduced to me by the consultation department at City Hall. I explained everything that's happened, but...
Ma'am, you're at fault here too, am I right?
What?
You said he used money from your joint account, but as the name suggests, part of that belongs to your husband too.
Wait, no. He tried to withdraw money from my personal account too. I worked hard and saved up, and this was all before I got married.
Maybe your husband just didn't realize the account was in your name. Just be nice and let him be.
Be nice? I mean, we're not even rich, and his hobby is buying designer clothes? That makes no sense.
Ah, so that's his hobby. I personally like collecting antiques.
This lawyer, he's completely useless. But he hit me.
Yeah, but your wounds will heal in a week, right? And it's not like he's been doing this for a while. It's probably nothing. And about living separately under the same roof, I think you're partially responsible too. I think we've hit a dead end here. No need to pay me for this session. I think we're done here.
What? Am I at fault here? Really? I was so worried. But what he said didn't sit right with me. So I googled the closest law firm and tried again.
Thank you for coming. I specialize in divorce. You can count on me. If your main goal isn't revenge and you just want to get a divorce, it shouldn't take too long.
Thank goodness. He looks like a normal lawyer. I just got unlucky with the first one. After I got home, I took all my valuables and some change of clothes and checked into a business hotel. My husband didn't call me. This is the right thing to do. Our marriage has been over for a while now. Around that same time.
Hello, my name is Katsura. I'm an attorney.
An attorney?
Your wife has submitted a victim report, and I'll be mediating the situation from here on. Therefore, I have to ask you to refrain from making any kind of contact with your wife from now on.
Huh? Wait, she didn't tell me anything. Fine, I'm lawyering up too. I'm going to get her.
And so, my husband got a lawyer too. And his lawyer contacted us saying, hold arbitration and victim report. Let's talk first. So, with both lawyers present, we rented a meeting room to have a sit down. But...
Hello, my name is Hiragi. I'll be representing Mr. Tachibana.
Not him again. He probably ended up with him the way I did. Stop, I shouldn't laugh.
Hey, you assholes! You don't think you can get away with all this, do you?
Hold on, Tachibana-san. You're putting us at a disadvantage by speaking like that.
Bring it on! You're just my wife! You always wear clothes from Walmart!
Tachibana-san!
I got the best lawyer in the business! No way I'm going to lose! Stupid shit! I'll kill you!
Tachibana-san!
Huh? What are you laughing at, you frabat? Don't make me hurt you!
Tachibana-san, you may speak freely, but I'm recording everything.
What?
Okay, so with this recording, I'm sure you understand now that you have no shot at winning this. Will you agree to the divorce?
No! Why?
So, we made them sign the divorce papers on the spot. I was free, at last! The firm I worked at had company housing for its employees, so I had a place to live. I got $30,000 from our joint account. I also got paid for damages from the assault. New home! Oh, and when the meeting was coming to an end, could I get your signature as a witness to the divorce?
I can't help you there.
Oh, I guess I can't ask a lawyer to do that.
I'll do it.
Is it okay to have your lawyer be a witness to your divorce?
Yeah, why not? It's not forbidden or anything. I'm sure that lawyer was just mad that he lost. There we go. Good luck with your new life.
I didn't know there was such a difference between good lawyers and bad ones. I guess you should always visit more than one law firm. Alright then, time to get to work. I have a dedicated account on Twitter to talk about my otaku activities. Etra was so pretty in today's episode. Let me tweet about that. Etra today was the best. So pretty and precious.
This was definitely one of the best episodes. I'm gonna buy the DVD.
Completed at last. Going to write my review later.
Majority of my mutual followers here are otaku friends, and we mostly talked about comics, anime, or games. However, one day, well, I couldn't help myself and bought the limited edition figure. I need to tell this to everyone. Oh, Mia's wedding rehearsal followed you. Who is this? Doesn't look like they're an otaku. Oh, I got a message. This is Suji, right? You already told me about this account. This is Azumi. Good to see you. What? Azumi? Is it that Azumi? I remember Azumi always being quiet and shy. Like, she was always watching over us from a distance when we were doing silly things. Aside from that, the profile picture. My boyfriend proposed to me on XXXX. I made this account to document the preparation for our wedding. I'll make sure to notify you all about wedding events here. Could this cover photo be her boyfriend? Even someone calm like Azumi seems to get excited when she's engaged. Soon after that, we gathered at a drinking party, but...
Hi! Long time no see.
How have you been? And then we were kind of in an argument, but we made up in the end. We were thinking of having the wedding at the memorial place where we made up. Again, actually, we decided on the ring already. The dress, we were thinking of getting it custom made. For a honeymoon, overseas sounds good, but I personally think traveling domestic is nice. It's really time consuming, but thinking about all the things we can do, it's pretty exciting. We were pretty surprised at how she went on talking about her marriage, interrupting and talking over other people. Then, after the gathering, I took a look at Azumi's Facebook to find... What? All the friends celebrated my wedding for me. I hope you guys will be blessed with happiness too. I don't think that gathering was meant to celebrate her wedding, was it? I mean, I did say congratulations. Oh yeah, wasn't she engaged? Congratulations! Yeah, I know, thanks. I was tired of Facebook and was away from it for a while, but I guess she's been pretty active recently. Most of it looks like she's just talking about how much her boyfriend loves her, or her wedding. She's gone so far as to flying to meet her online bride friends in real life. Wow, she's pretty excited. However, one day, all of Azumi's social media disappeared from the internet. Hello, this is Azumi. I'm sorry this is so sudden, but the wedding has been called off. I know everyone was planning to celebrate with us, but please refrain from doing so. Again, I'm sorry this was so sudden. Some time passed, and Azumi sent out an email saying that they broke off their engagement. Hey, did you get Azumi's email? I did. I didn't know how to respond.
Actually, I heard from someone. The truth is that Azumi's boyfriend wasn't so interested in getting married at all. But she gave him a surprise attack by leading him into meeting her own parents. And she willingly went to meet his parents. He thought she was being pushy and forceful, but...
Isn't it sweet of her to prepare and set the table for you? What you have is a nice, reliable girlfriend, if that's the way it is.
Is what he thought. So he changed his mind and accepted. But Azumi's friend from high school, who they asked to do a sideshow at the reception, called.
We were thinking of doing a quiz game about you two for the sideshow. But which anniversary did you buy that diamond necklace for her for?
What? What are you talking about?
Huh? I saw it on her social media.
That friend told the boyfriend about Azumi's account.
I didn't say these things. What on earth is this? She was even arguing with the planner. Custom dress? We chose to rent an old model.
My boyfriend surprised me by taking me to a gourmet restaurant and proposing.
No. Azami made a reservation on her own
When we want to propose, saying marry me officially.
and urged the engagement.
The ring was passed down from his mother.
She bought this on her own, saying it's cheaper at a bargain price. What on earth is this? She's writing on and on about things that never happened, in a way that suits her.
Both their parents were confused and had no idea what to do.
I'm sorry for all the fuss my daughter caused.
No, my son was very indecisive.
Please, I beg you. I'm sorry.
In the end, he told her he would pay if she would break up with him.
What? That is frightening. You know how Azumi would always exaggerate her stories? What was she even thinking?
I have no idea. I bet we would never understand.
After all, real-life marriage is too scary for me. In that case, I have Hiragi from Tokimeki Prince to devote my life to. Oh yeah, from that idol training game. I even have my ticket for the musical.
By the way, you've got to see the anime Fuyo Detective, starting next season where my dearest Hachiban is the main character.
Hey, rumors are that the screenwriter has problems. Well, I guess marriage is totally irrelevant for us. We heard nothing from Azumi for a while, but now she's traveling around photogenic places for trendy pictures and uploading them. Does she want people to say they're jealous? Anyways, she seems like she's taking care of herself, so good for her. I'm Sasuji. My parents never gave me any words of encouragement. For instance, when I did my first back hip circling in kindergarten,
Mom, listen! I did my first back hip circle today.
Okay. And?
Huh? I practiced really hard with Mr. Tokusa, and I was the first one in class to.
Okay. I get it. It's not going to help you in the future. Stop going crazy for something so pointless.
Pointless? This is pointless? And when I got first place on field day.
First place? The others were just slow. And you let them come so close. What a shame.
Sorry.
Yuri! Great job! I got it all on tape.
But Daddy, I came in second place.
That doesn't matter. What matters is you gave it your best. I made you lots of fried chicken and rice balls for lunch. Your favorite, right?
Yes! Awesome! Around this time, I started to notice my family was very different from the others. I got a 90. Awesome! In elementary school, my envy towards other families got stronger. But
You're my daughter. You should get 100. No questions asked. Stop telling me every time you get 100. Get back to work.
my parents were cruel as usual. But I didn't give up. I wanted to get their attention. So I won a prize at a calligraphy contest. I also won an essay contest hosted by the city. I even finished in the top 3 at the school marathon. I worked really hard on all sorts of things. But my parents, they didn't change one bit.
If we
praise you,
praise you, you'll just get
carried
carried away.
That's not true. I just wanted them to say good work for once. And when I was in my second year in elementary school...
Oh, what a beautiful baby girl.
My mom gave birth to my sister, Yuzuriha. I was worried she'd have to go through the same thing I did, not getting a single word of encouragement, but I was completely wrong. Look! I drew Daddy and Mommy!
Wow, Yuzuria-chan! This is amazing! You drew this yourself?
That's my daughter! Alright, we're putting this picture in a frame and putting it up on the wall of the living room.
Dad, what about my picture? The one I got a prize for. They drowned my little sister with praise. But with me...
We won't be needing that.
Just throw it out already.
And from this point on, I stopped expecting more from my parents. They kept spoiling my little sister. What's this? Where'd you get that video game? I did my first backup circle the other day, so they bought it for me.
What about your homework?
I don't know how to do it, so I asked Mom to do it for me.
I see. She was pretty spoiled, alright. And when I was in 9th grade and she was in 1st...
No, I won't go!
Arg, she's so loud! What's going on? Oh, Susuji, could you speak to her? She says she doesn't want to go to field day.
No!
Yasuria-chan, why don't you want to go? You can tell Mommy, okay?
No!
Yuzu! Okay, let's get you that snack you really like. Will this make you feel better?
She's so spoiled. The next day, my parents somehow managed to take her to field day, but after participating in the track race, she just sat with her parents and ate snacks all day, watching the others. Once home, my parents asked why she didn't want to go to field day. Come on, you can tell us. She was fighting it pretty hard. She must have had a good reason.
I wanted to play video games at home!
What?
Oh, I see.
Well, you deserve some credit just for showing up then. You even did the race. Great work. My sister's ridiculous excuse, and my parents who still praised her. At that point, something inside me snapped. Yasuria-chan! Yasuria-chan! The next thing I knew, I'd hit my sister. Since then, my sister was terrified of me. My parents abandoned me, so I went to live with my grandparents on my father's side.
Huh? I thought the strings were loose on this.
Oh, I sewed it.
What? That's amazing, Tsutsuji! I knew you were the hard-working type, but I didn't know you could sew, too! Hey, come look at this!
Wow, it's so neat! Susuji, you can do anything!
Thank you, Tsutsuji!
Thank you! All I did was use the sewing machine. My grandparents were so generous. They praised me whenever I did something, even if it was something small like this. Susuji, I'm sure you've been working hard for a long time. When I got a pat on my head for the first time in my life, I'll never forget how it felt. Years passed and I got married when I was 21. My husband, who grew up in a group home, said he wanted to live with my grandparents. I had my daughter at 22. I had everything I've ever wanted. But 3 years later... Coming! Dad! Mom! Susuji! My parents, who I haven't seen for 8 years, suddenly came to see me. What? Yasuria is in juvie?
She got in a fight with someone and she injured them!
The way we raised her! It was wrong!
We came here today to ask you a favor.
A favor?
Can we have your daughter?
According to my parents, they raised me without any words of praise so that I would grow up to be a perfect human. And if they spoiled my little sister, they thought I'd get jealous and work harder, increasing the probability of me growing up to be a perfect human. And my sister, who was used by my parents in their attempt to raise a perfect child, she grew up to be a delinquent. All of this, it was all because my parents wanted an ideal child.
Please, Tsutsuji. We want another shot at raising the perfect child.
Go home, please. You'll never have my daughter! Never show your faces again! My parents never showed their faces again, but then... Coming! What? Yasuria? Sis, my little sister came to visit me. After getting out of juvie, she met a mentor who helped her get her life back on track. Back then, I couldn't understand why you left, and I had no idea why you hit me. But after everything that's happened, I think I can understand now. Sis, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry you had to go through all that because of me. Yasuria! It's not your fault, Yasuria. I'm sorry too, for hitting you. Alright, Sasuji. And so, after 13 years, we made up. And today, my little sister is getting married. You look beautiful, Yasuria. Thank you, sis.
Alright, look towards the camera.
We've both been through a lot, but let's not dwell on the past and focus on our future, Yasuria. My name is Sasuji. This is a story that happened to me about 10 years ago. At that time, I was a regular high school student, nothing out of the ordinary. One Sunday afternoon, my father brought one of his subordinates from work to the house.
Hello, my name is Hiragi. Nice to meet you.
He just joined from our company. Please make him feel at home.
Sasuji, could you bring them some tea? He's a guest from the workplace, so make sure to say hello, alright?
Okay, I'm his daughter, Sasuji. Here, I brought you some tea and snacks. Huh?
You're very kind. I've taken a liking to you.
Thank you? Anyways, please make yourself at home. I didn't really think about what he said at the time and just smiled back. Then, 1 week later, he came to our house again, but...
Sasuji, don't come out! Stay in your room and lock your door! Hide! What?
Sutsuji! I've come to rescue you! Stop it! Now! Why are you stopping me?
What is going on? Why is he calling out my name? He came here to rescue me? What does that mean? I have no clue what's going on,
Sutsuji!
but I'm
Sutsuji!
scared! I stayed in my room, and soon, the police arrived. They took Hiragi away. Dad, what happened?
Well, the day after I brought him over to the house. About my marriage with your daughter. When should I bring the documents to the city office? He asked me that. What are you talking about? You introduced me to your daughter because you want me to marry her, right? I saw the look in her eyes. I could tell she really fell for me. What are you saying? That's not why I invited you to my house. I denied it, but normally you wouldn't ask your daughter to bring out tea. Have you thought about her feelings? He wouldn't back down. And then, I'm a genius. A famous scholar in America is interested in my work. I'm too smart. The FBI is after me. A hot doctor out of college, a model, and a Hollywood actress. They're all asking my hand in marriage. He started sending me weird emails like these. According to him, these women asking him to marry them, they give a secret signal on TV only he understands. Even the married ones. The marriage is a cover story. She actually loves me. And the emails would go on like that. Point being, what he's saying doesn't make any sense. So I warned him and kept my eye on him. Do not come near my daughter. You've got it all wrong. But she smiled back at me. I said, you're wrong! But I didn't expect him to just show up at our house like that. He even brought flowers.
What? All I did was say hello!
I know. I should have been watching him more carefully. I'm sorry. Anyways, he got taken by the police, so he won't be coming back, I'm sure. I won't let him come near you, so don't worry.
Okay. Later, Hiragi.
Things were going very well with Director Kuroki's daughter, but he got in our way. I feel terribly sorry for the daughter.
He stuck to this story during questioning by the police. He got fired from the job, and his mother took him back to his hometown. Hearing that, I was relieved, knowing I would never have to see him again. But after this incident, I started locking my doors when going to sleep, just in case. And my family added extra security around the house, but a few days later... can't sleep. Need some water. Huh? Why is the door unlocked? I always lock the door. Is someone in this room?
Tsutsuji, I'm here to rescue you.
What? struck with shock and fear. I couldn't speak.
Run away with me. Stop blindly obeying your parents. You love me, right? Then run away with me.
Dad! Mom! Someone help!
Tsutsuji, why? Why are you doing this to me? When you saw me, you smiled at me. We love each other!
No! You're wrong!
I abandoned others that I love to be with you! So now it's your turn to abandon your parents and be with me!
I don't like you! You scare me!
Don't be shy.
Okay, talking to him isn't going to work. What was that noise?
Tsutsuji, what's going on?
Help!
Tsutsuji! You! How the hell did you get in?
Dad! Mom! Tsutsuji, it's okay now. It was close, but I was safe at last. The police came straight away, and they took Hiraki away.
Please don't get in our way! We love each other!
Apparently, he snuck out of his mother's house to come after me. Then he broke into her house. He was arrested on the spot.
Tsutsuji! I'll come back! Don't worry! Wait for me! Walk, now! Don't listen to him!
I'm sure they'll put Hiraki in prison or a mental institution this time. This all happened about 10 years ago, but I'm still scared to this day. I feel like he is watching me from somewhere. Sometimes I have nightmares and wake up in the middle of the night.
Mommy, hurry!
Sorry, coming! But today, I live a happy life with my new family, and I'm very grateful for that.
Hello, everyone. My name is Yuri. I'm fresh out of college. I look forward to working with you all.
Fresh out of college, eh?
After graduating college, I started working at a company with a lot of middle-aged women working part-time there. One of them was really mean.
Why can't you do something this simple?
I'm sorry.
Don't think you can get away with it because you're young.
What? No!
What? I can't hear you.
She picked on me just because I was young.
Did you hear? She's a slut. Really? I know, right? She doesn't look like one. Best stay away from her.
Ugh! Why are they saying those things to me? They said bad things about me out loud on purpose so I would hear them.
Hey, hurry it up! You're so slow!
Ouch!
You're useless!
I'm sorry! She would hit me in the back out of nowhere.
This is delicious! What, Yuri-san? You didn't get a souvenir?
No, I didn't.
Do you want some of mine?
No thanks. They would buy souvenirs for everyone except for me. My younger brother was in the middle of studying for his college entrance exam. So I left my parents' house to give him some space and started living by myself.
Yuri, don't disturb him, okay?
Okay, but the women at the workplace said to me,
You whore! You're bringing in all sorts of guys and doing it, aren't you? You slut!
if the opposite sex said this to me, it would be sexual harassment. No questions asked. But since that wasn't the case, they said these horrible things to me.
Right. Just let it go. Young people these days, you guys are too sensitive.
What? My supervisor didn't take me seriously. I consulted my supervisor many times. It's really terrible. Please listen to me. The other day
What? Complaining again? Just take it and stop complaining!
No matter how many times I asked, my don't rock the boat type boss wouldn't do anything. In my 3rd year, I started losing hair from stress. What? No way! My hair! I'm still in my 20s! I decided to quit. My boss seemed to be happy because me leaving meant one less person causing trouble.
Can't wait to see the next girl. Hope she's cute. Oh boy.
He put out ads to fill my position. Whoever comes, they'll quit this crappy company right away. After After the screening process, the choice was narrowed down to 2.
I'm Karen. I'm 40 years old. I have past experience in this line of work, and I'm a certified PC user. Hello. My name is Yuzuriha. I work at a cafe right now. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I don't have much experience in this line of work, but I'll do my best.
Ah, I see.
Wait, she must be. Manager, I think you should choose her. She's around the same age as me, so I think the transition will go smooth. What do you think?
Ah, yeah. Let's pick her. She's hot.
He's already in love with her. Pervert! But this is perfect. All right, time to put the plan into motion.
I've been waiting for you.
My boss had no clue, but Yuzuriha-san used to work as a hostess. When I was a college student, I worked at a convenience store downtown, so I recognized her instantly.
Manager, I'd like to know more about you.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
Well then, see you all tomorrow.
The way she talks, the atmosphere around her, she definitely used to be a hostess. And I finally quit. Yuzuriha-san, good luck.
Yeah, don't worry.
Half a year later, the company was a mess.
Ugh!
No!
After I left, Yuzuriha-san used her skills as an ex-hostess and got all the men on her side.
Excuse me, can somebody help me?
Okay, here, let me help you.
I have no idea how to do this either.
Here, let me teach you.
Manager, would you like some tea?
Yes, please.
As for the mean ladies, she struck back by pretending to cry.
Listen to me. Asami-san is so mean to me.
Hey, Azami-san, you know you can't do that.
I didn't do anything. Screw this. I can't work with that woman around.
Half of the ladies working part-time quit. And as for the don't rock the boat boss,
Hey, there's something I want to talk to you about. Could you help me out?
Yeah, of course. Hey, you free tonight?
he couldn't resist Yuzuriha-san's texts. Then his wife saw that text and she came barging into the workplace.
Where's your little lover at? I know she's at the office. Come out!
What are you doing here? Oh, is that the manager's wife? Oh crap, this is gonna get messy. She looks pretty scary.
The manager was transferred somewhere far away.
No way!
Terrible husband.
You're awful, Dad!
I never want to see your face again. Bye!
My smooth sailing life! Ah!
Later. What? Another part-time worker is quitting. I wonder why. This company is insane.
I heard we're going out of business soon.
Are you serious?
Things were so bad that there were now rumors about the company going out of business soon. When I was leaving, Yuzuriha-san, listen. The people at this company, they're pretty awful. You might lose your hair.
Oh, so I was right. I had a feeling. Poor dear. They were picking on you too, right? Slut? Ugly bitch? Useless. Don't think you're important because you're young. How awful.
You knew?
Yeah, so don't worry about anything. Let me handle it.
And so, as planned, Yuzuriha got rid of the mean old ladies and the perverted manager. Then she got married to her old client who recently got a divorce and quit. Bye-bye.
Whoa, are you serious? She's finally leaving. Peace in the workplace returns at last.
My hair is growing again. Awesome. My spot baldness was cured completely. Yay! And I'm so glad my horrible boss and the mean ladies got what they deserved. My name is Yuri. The other day, I had to work on a weekend, so today I had the day off. It's so nice to sleep in. Everyone is working but me. This feels great. But Totsuka is coming back tomorrow. I better clean up. I got married 6 months ago and I'm enjoying life as a newlywed. Or so I wish. My husband is often away on business trips and we aren't able to spend much time together. Phew,
all done. Alright, time to take a half-body bath with the bath salts I got for my birthday. Oh, but first... bathroom break. Phew. Huh? The door? Did I just hear the door open? No, can't be. But could it be Tokusa? But he would call me if he's coming home early. But we're the only ones with the keys to the house. Maybe they didn't change the lock since the last resident left, and someone snuck in using a spare key. This apartment is pretty cheap. What if it's a burglar? Something to defend myself with. No luck. Sounds like the room in the back. Did he just open the closet? What is he looking for? But I'm closer to the door. Maybe I should make a run for it. But what if I get caught? Ah! Help! Okay, I'm going. I wish I had my pants on, but this isn't the time. Someone help! What's the matter, Yuri-san? What's going on? There's a burglar inside my house! Help me! Ah! Here, let me help you too. Tsusuji-san, call the police! Please hurry! Okay. Hello, there's a burglar inside my neighbor's house. Soon the police arrived and they went in.
Give it up!
The culprit was... my brother-in-law? It was my brother-in-law.
Are these yours?
Yes.
We found them in his bag.
Inside the bag, there were watches, jewelry, and the cash he took from my wallet. I don't get it. Why would he do such a thing?
You shouldn't have gotten in my way. Let's go.
A few days later, we got a call from the police. What? Really?
Yes, turns out it was his second time breaking into your house. He said he took an envelope with $1,000 inside it from the bedroom last time.
Okay, I'll check.
Look, it's gone.
We didn't even notice until you told us. It was cash we had put aside for emergencies. It was all gone. We had a family meeting at my husband's house right after the incident.
When you guys came here last year, looks like you took your keys and made a copy. What's wrong with him?
Wait just a second. He did all this because he needed money. He had no choice. We're responsible too.
What? What are you talking about, Asami? He's 30 years old and he doesn't even have a job! He just goes around doing whatever he wants!
He just needs more time to find his calling.
Wait up, you guys. That's not what we're here to talk about.
The thing is, my husband wasn't related to my brother-in-law by blood. Tokusa's brother was a stepchild, originally born between my mother-in-law and her former partner.
We're cutting ties with him!
What are you saying? We have to help him. How else can he survive?
Sorry, Yuri. My family. It's complicated.
What happens when they have a child? Do we really want a criminal in the family?
Wow.
But neither of them backed down. Later, they got a divorce. Later, my brother-in-law broke into another house and assaulted the resident who was in the house at the time.
Crap. You again. Shit.
He was arrested once again. And to think, what would have happened if I was in the bathtub at the time instead of the restroom? It's a terrifying thought. Mommy! Today, we live a happy life with our daughter. Granddad! I'm grateful for the decision my father-in-law made for our daughter. My name is Yuri. I live with my husband and my 5-year-old daughter. The other day, we went to my husband's parents' house. Time to get out. Okay. Whoa! That's child abuse! Huh? Said my sister-in-law out of the blue. Excuse me?
Tying a child down like that. That's child abuse, right, Mom? Yeah, those things are pointless.
What? Those things? You mean booster seats? And what do you mean by child abuse? Please don't say that. You don't use booster seats. My husband and I are both good drivers. We don't need that. And most importantly, we don't want to tie down our daughter with something like that. Be careful not to get arrested for child abuse, all right?
They have very different values on this matter. Don't worry about them. Let's go.
By the way, drivers are required to use booster seats for children under 6. If you get caught without one, the driver will be punished. A few days later... What? An accident? I got a call saying my sister-in-law and mother-in-law were in an accident. The accident was nearby, so I rushed over. Mom! Akane-san! Are you okay? Yeah, but my neck hurts. Maybe it's whiplash. A cat came out of nowhere, and the car behind me rammed into me. Where's Yuzuriha-chan today? She's at home with my husband. I'm glad she wasn't on board. Yeah, I agree. I know. I'm just glad my precious granddaughter wasn't involved. Ugh, it hurts. Say it. Yeah, without a booster seat, you're more likely to get injured. If I'd had her on board, I wouldn't let something like that happen in the first place. I don't need booster seats. I'm fine. Yeah, we're fine.
Excuse me. May I ask you a few questions? How old is your daughter?
She's 3. But we didn't have those things when we were kids, so it's fine, right? Yeah. Hey, could you tell her too? Tell her good drivers don't need those things. Oh boy, they're so dumb.
Well, that's against the rules. I'll need to deduct points from your license. Here, give me your licenses.
What? Huh? Why? I haven't done anything wrong. Yeah, this makes no sense.
Well, it's the law. Come on, hand it over.
See? I told you so. It's your fault. You shouldn't have said those things in the first place. Yeah, you better take responsibility for this. Hello? Oh, it's you, Azami. What's this, an accident? Are you okay? Are you hurt? Oh, Susuji. Yeah, I'm fine. Listen to this. My mother-in-law's friend passed by, so I told her what happened. Blah, blah, blah. I see. Well, Azami, you're wrong on this one. As parents, it's your obligation to protect your child. When my grandchild was born, I sent them a child seat as a gift. At first, the baby didn't like it and cried. But what choice do you have? It's their lives on the line. You're the only ones that can protect them, you know. You're right. I'm sorry. A few days later, they went to the police station to get a lecture on the importance of child seats. Oh. I'm sorry. Huh? They finally understood the importance of using child seats. They seem to have a change of heart about the matter. A few days later, my sister-in-law bought a child seat for her daughter. Thank goodness.
I'm Kuroki. Akane? Why is she dressed like that? One day, I saw my wife cheating on me with someone else. Akane? What were you doing during the day on Wednesday?
I was probably at the supermarket nearby.
You were at North Etra station with a man, weren't you?
What are you saying? You must be mistaken.
Yes, I'd like you to investigate my wife. Here are the results. And so it was settled. We were getting a divorce. After numerous procedures, we were now fighting over who takes our daughter, who's in middle school.
I'm taking her, and that's final.
You? You're joking, right? Why do you think we're getting a divorce in the first place? I'm taking her, no matter what! A month passed, with neither of us backing down. Then, at one of the many meetings we had at my house...
She's a girl! I should take her!
What are you saying? You're the cause of all this! It was no different from the other meetings. And just when everyone thought the meeting was over...
Stop it! That's enough!
Yuri? Our daughter barged into our meeting for the first time.
I want to go with Dad. If I go with you, Dad has to pay child support, right? Mom, you'll probably use it all
daughter. At her age, it's pretty normal to dislike your father, but she didn't show any signs of that. She always said hi to me whenever I came home from work.
Hey, Dad! Welcome home!
It's not like she didn't like Akane, but she still chose me. I couldn't stop crying when I heard my daughter said she wanted to live with me.
Children grow up watching their parents. This just comes to show you're an honest man.
Thank you.
Why? Yuri, I won't do that. You know that, right?
Yes, you will! You've done it before! You bought all those bags, clothes, and lipstick behind Dad's back! And you bought all those things so you could wear them whenever you went out to see him! I never want to see you again, Mom!
Your daughter seems pretty sure about this. I don't think you'll be able to take her.
Okay.
Both lawyers convinced Akane, and finally, she gave it up. Initially, we agreed that the party that didn't get Yuri would pay $300 a month for child support. However, hearing Yuri's wishes to cut ties with Akane, I decided to relinquish my rights.
I never want to see you again, Mom.
Later, Akane got remarried to Akamatsu, the one she was cheating on me with. But things didn't work out, and she got a divorce 3 months later. With 2 divorces under her belt, she went back to her parents' house.
Why? Why did this happen?
She must have been shocked by Yuri's words as well. She started to lose it mentally, and became a regular patient at a mental clinic.
Akane, I want to see Yuri.
Akane again. But Yuri doesn't like her, so I can't let her do that for a while. Things went on like this for a year.
Akane, not again.
She started to cut her wrist. She wasn't serious. All she made were non-lethal wounds, and it kept piling up.
Kuroki, I did it again. It's because you won't let me see Yuri.
Stop blaming me. She still doesn't get it.
Ah! What did I do?
Stop it! She went crazy at her parents' house, and her parents were old, so they couldn't deal with her anymore. She ended up at the isolation ward at a mental clinic.
Dad, what's up?
Huh? Nothing.
Hey, stop it!
Karma. You do something bad, it comes back to hurt you. I guess that's what I learned from all this.
Our father-in-law passed away. He was a very kind man, and everyone loved being around him. He was very good to me too. His daughter-in-law. Dad, thank you so much for everything. Yuri-san, I'm so sorry.
Thank you. He was such a nice person.
Huh?
You! I heard my brother's dead. I get some of the inheritance too, right? Oh, and I heard about the insurance money too. I'll take that as well.
Uncle Tachibana! Why?
Huh?
Yo, get me a beer!
Hey, darling, who is he?
He's my dad's younger brother. He's been out of touch for a while, but
Ah, your dad told me about him. According to my father-in-law, many years ago, he barged into the house when my father-in-law was out and tried to assault my mother-in-law. My husband, who was in elementary school at the time, tried to stop him, but he got injured. It took 3 months for his wounds to heal. As a result, the uncle was shut out from the entire family.
that's enough! It's our brother's funeral and all you can talk about is money? Let me guess, you're going to gamble it all away, right?
What? Shut the hell up! Huh? Oh, look at this young girl here. Let me have her. Then I'll settle for half of the money.
What? Won't be any fun if I just let you have me, right? So, to make things more interesting, let's play a game.
What? Karin?
My father-in-law once told me you were a pretty heavy drinker. I can hold my liquor too, so...
A drinking competition? Bring it on.
Please, go easy on me.
No way. I'll get her wasted and then...
Wow! Look at them go!
Go, Karin, go!
Bring out all the bottles you got!
And then...
Hey! Call an ambulance!
Wow, finished already?
Wake up!
He's unconscious!
My family runs a liquor store. Ever since I can remember, my dad taught me all about alcohol. Once I turned 20, he trained me to become a sake tasting professional. As a result, I was able to drink nearly 2 gallons of sake and be just fine. When I was still dating my husband, I often shared drinks with my father-in-law. He really enjoyed drinking with me, and after I got married to his son, he looked after me as if I was his own daughter.
John, are you okay? I knew you could hold your liquor, but why did you go to all that trouble?
He made me angry. He was insulting and violent towards the people I loved. I wanted to get back at him.
Sorry, John.
Karin, I'm really grateful, but please don't do anything crazy like that again.
Yeah, no more, okay?
Sorry. You're right. A girl from a family running a liquor store, forcing someone to drink until they get alcohol poisoning? It's unforgivable. Maybe I should have prepared some snacks too. It's just that I always drink without any.
I don't think that's quite it.
And as for the uncle who was sent to the hospital...
Tachibana-san, right? I'm with Etra Finance. I'm here to collect your debt. With interest, the total comes to $10,000.
Wait, I still have some time, right? Just give me some time, and I'll get my brother's inheritance and... Wait, I thought I only borrowed $1,000.
What's that? Look, your signature is right here.
Some sketchy loan shark came by the hospital and took him away somewhere. No one was willing to protect him, so he went missing again. And on the 13th anniversary of her father-in-law's death...
Did you hear? That troubled brother of his. He passed away.
Oh, is that so?
Hearing about that, my husband and my mother-in-law looked relieved. It seemed like a big load off their shoulders at last. I was happy for them. The other day, I used the bullet train on the way home after a business trip. Oh boy, I'm exhausted. I've got work tomorrow, so I better get home, shower, and go to bed right away. My feet hurt. Good thing I already reserved a seat on the bullet train. What the heck? Let's order a beer for the ride home. 1 beer, please. Okay. And then I headed towards my seat. It's probably in the back. Here it is. What the? 2 strangers, looked like a mother and her son, were sitting in my seat. They probably got their seats mixed up. Excuse me? I think that's my seat. Huh? Ah, okay. Ew. What the? What's our problem? Well, that's my seat, so could you move?
What? Are you blind or something? I have a child with me. Why don't you just leave us alone? Mom, just find somewhere else to sit.
What? I reserved this seat. You guys move to the non-reserved seats. What you're doing is against the rules. I can't believe you do such a thing in front of your son.
Be quiet. It's none of your business. The non-reserved seats were full. That's why I'm sitting here. Use your brain.
Okay, so talking to her wasn't going to work. I felt like I was talking to a gorilla. Fine. You wanna play rough? Okay, I'll play rough.
What the?
Phew. There we go.
What the? Ah! Hey, move! Right now! Grossing me out. What's your problem?
This is just a talking chair. Then the train conductor came by.
Tickets, please. Huh? What the?
So I explained the situation to him.
Ma'am, you can't sit in that seat. Please move to a non-reserved seat,
Said the conductor, but
Fine, fine. You want money, right? Give me a break.
yeah, apparently she still didn't get it. Alright, I have no choice. I have to remove her by force. But then, Mom, we're at fault here. If she reserved these seats, we have to move. And the train belongs to everyone. You can't cause trouble like this.
What? Wait, Huggy, it's not what you think. The thing is...
Sorry, ma'am. We'll be moving now.
Wow, who's the parent here? What a terrible mother.
You're a good kid. You're not anything like your mom.
Come on, let's go, Hidagi.
Hey, wait.
What? You still have something to say?
You can pay for the seats, right? The seat next to me is still open. So if you pay, you can still sit here. But of course, your son comes first, right? I'll watch your son for you.
Are you kidding me? How do I know you won't do anything stupid like before?
We'll keep an eye out. Yeah, don't worry. Go ahead and sit in the non-reserved seats, ma'am.
So, what would you like to do, ma'am? Would you like to purchase a reserved seat?
So, she ended up buying a reserve seat. Then she moved to the non-reserved area, muttering something under her breath. I'm sorry you had to apologize to her. No, we were at fault. But don't be mad at my mom, please. She probably just wanted to sit with me. How can someone so sweet come from a mom like that? Okay, I'm sorry I lost my temper. I have a book about bullet trains. I really like the Etra Express. Yeah, I know that one. I like that model too. We talked until we arrived at our destination. He even waved at me saying goodbye. Bye-bye! Aw, what a sweet little boy. Is he really her son? I hope he grows up learning how not to behave from his mother.
I got married to my wife this June. After many preparations, we threw a memorable wedding. We both invited a lot of friends and co-workers. Congratulations! Congratulations! They were all happy for us.
Hello, my name is Akamatsu. I'm Akane's supervisor. Congratulations on your marriage.
Akamatsu-san.
I'm the groom, Tokusa. Thank you very much. My wife was very close with her boss. She was crying throughout his entire speech. It must mean a lot to her. It was a really great wedding. However, things started to go wrong around October, 4 months after the wedding.
Go ahead and eat dinner. I'm running late today.
That's weird. It's not even her busy season. You're coming home pretty late these days. What are you up to?
What do you mean? I'm working overtime. It sucks. You think I'm cheating on you or something? Don't worry. That's absolutely not the case.
I know. And on the weekends, she started to cancel our plans last minute.
Sorry, they told me to come into work.
What?
I'll make it up to you.
Honestly, I thought she might be cheating on me. But it's only been 4 months since our wedding. We're newlyweds. Am I the weird one to suspect anything in the first place? But I couldn't get the thought out of my head. So I visited a detective agency. If there's nothing, then we'll just go on with our lives. I'm sure there's nothing.
Hello, my name is Katsura. How can I help you?
My wife's been coming home late these days. I thought maybe she might be cheating on me. The procedure was quite simple. They said I'd know the results in a week. 1 week later, the results were in. We're newlyweds. There's no way she's cheating on me. I'm just paranoid.
Tokusa-san, sorry to keep you waiting. This may shock you, but please take a look at these pictures.
There it was. The pictures showed my wife and her boss, Akamatsu, going into a hotel together. What? It's only been 4 months since we got married. We spent so much money on our wedding.
I'm sorry.
Wait, no. They were probably together before our marriage. I was kept in the dark. Her tears at the wedding. She wasn't crying from joy. She was crying because she was genuinely sad? Fine. This is who you are. I'll make you regret it. And so, I came up with a revenge plan. I took a peek into her phone and checked her texts.
I'm going to take a bath.
All right. Ew. Gross. While she was at work, I gathered all kinds of evidence, such as suspicious use of money from our bank account. She withdrew hundreds of dollars last weekend. That's when she ditched me to go see him. In December, I hired a lawyer. You gathered all this by yourself? That's quite impressive. With this much evidence, we can go to court right away. What would you like to do? No. Please wait until next year. I still have some unfinished business. I didn't say anything about her affair. I pretended like I had no idea. We spent New Year's at her parents' house.
Tokusa, could you peel some oranges for me too?
Of course, as many as you like. Enjoy being happy while you can. I tried to act as normal as possible. Here, let me give you a back rub too.
Thank you.
But on the inside, I was filled with rage towards her. I couldn't wait for my revenge plot to start. Then it was past midnight.
Happy New Year's! Here's to another great year!
Yep, give me a break. I didn't sleep until morning.
Hello? Oh, Happy New Year's. What's going on? It's so early in the morning. What?
Here it is! I'm going to head out to get some stuff from the convenience store. All right, Akane, time for you to suffer.
Hey, what is this? What's going on? Ah!
My revenge plot. Happy New Year's! As you can see, things aren't looking well. I sent this to every one of Akane's guests that came to our wedding. Later, my wife called me and texted me non-stop, but I ignored her. I stayed at hotels and my parents' house. I just sent her one text saying, "I'll see you with a lawyer present on the 5th. Hey, you should have told me you were going to do this! What if this affects the trial? I'm sorry, I really am. But I don't regret it one bit. Please. Fortunately, it didn't affect the outcome of the trial. We won by a landslide. I got some sweet revenge, and I got restitution money from both Akane and Akamatsu. And things got even better.
Tokusa-san, my name is Karin. I'm Akamatsu's wife.
Oh, hi. How can I help you?
Could you sell me those pictures of him having an affair? I'd like to end it with him too.
Of course. It'll be my pleasure. As a result, it was another win for us. In addition to paying me, Akane got sued by Karin-san too, and lost miserably. Same with Akamatsu.
Why me? Why is this happening?
Akane and Akamatsu lost everything. Their job, family, and friends. And they went bankrupt due to all the restitution money they were ordered to pay. A few days later, Akane came to my workplace.
Tokusa! Please, no one will help me. I have nowhere to go. Please, can we start over?
You betrayed my trust first.
I told you, I won't cheat on you again.
It's too late. Come any closer and I'm calling the police. I guess she gave up after that. She stopped contacting me. Whatever she's up to these days, I'm not interested, and I have no way of knowing. As for me, thanks to all the money I got from those two, I'm enjoying a nice vacation with my new partner.
When I was 4, my dad passed away. My mom became depressed and sat by her family Buddhist altar all day. Mommy, I'm hungry. Hey! Standing in front of her didn't seem to remind her of my existence. I was completely neglected. Mommy! I had no relatives, so I had no one to take care of me instead. No, I'm hungry. To relieve my hunger, it became my daily routine to pick on grass or small berries in the park to eat. But one day, Yummy!
Hey, darling, what are you doing?
This is Yummy. From that moment on, my life changed drastically. Before I knew it, I ended up moving into her house.
Make yourself at home.
She became my new mother, and now I have a brother and a sister.
After that, I lived in comfort knowing I was loved and cared for. Then, on the day of my college graduation ceremony, I always thought I mustn't ask about it, but she brought my biological mother to see me.
Sorry. I know I made you go through a tough time. I'm so sorry.
I instantly knew she was my biological mother the moment I laid eyes on her. It's such a special day, so I thought, why not show her this?
Mrs. Suzuki, I really want to thank you for raising Karin this far. Not only Karin, you cared for me and looked after me too. I successfully rehabilitated into society only because of your help. We are strangers to you. Why did you come this far for us?
I was thinking of having another daughter, so I kidnapped her. But I didn't want you to get mad afterwards, so I offered to help, and that's all. My adopted mother laughed and said, "Not only myself, but many people are fond of their adopted parents. Is this what they call charismatic? By the way, my sister's thoughts are..."
No, mom just lives in the moment, so I don't think it's that deep.
That's what she said. And
Welcome.
This looks good. My biological mother recovered mentally and financially. Although we don't live together, we now go out to eat together a few times a week. I'm glad that, on that day at the park, my adopted mother came over to talk to me. I am grateful from the bottom of my heart.